The opinions expressed in the following program are that of the host and our guests. They do not necessarily reflect the opinions of CWC Entertainment Group LLC, its affiliates, or any employee thereof.
Yeah. I might make a one check, I want to. Come on, Diamond, welcome to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. They do it big, y'all. Great music, laughs, there's so much more. Hey, keep it here, y'all.
Yeah.
We is out of here.
Syndicated and award-winning and syndicated. This is the VTRS, Vincent Radio Show. It's your main man, Vincent Heartbreak Tucker. And I'm on my solo creep one more time as the rest of the crew all out on extended vacay. Which means let's talk more music this time around as I got all your favorite hits, your entertainment news updates, and a few VTRS throwback clips to remind you why we're the best at what we do. Now, I know we have some unresolved conversation from the last episode about Pusha T and Drake and who I picked in the battle, and I promise we gonna get to that. But before we get there, here's This Is America by Childish Gambino on the VTRS. Keep it locked.
Bring it back, Mr. Heartbreak.
Charity made a joke on the show a couple weeks ago, and I decided to take that joke to form this week's One Gotta Go. So if you're not familiar with this game, I'm gonna name 4 people, and then in this instance you're gonna, everyone's gonna pick one person to go, thus possibly changing or deleting history depending on the person who has to go. So today's One Gotta Go, the members of the VTRS.
Awkward.
So, Kina. Of course I'm picking you first. I always do. Which one's gotta go? Vincent, Yellow Star, Ramon, or who I'm missing? Ramon, Vincent, Yellow Star.
I'm actually gonna choose myself.
Clearly, I know who you.
No, you can't choose yourself. No. That's not the rules.
I'm a member.
You weren't mentioned.
You weren't an option.
You weren't an option.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at the picture.
Real quick, come on.
This ain't right. Like, I don't want to play this game.
Shoot, let me play.
We'll play.
Go ahead, Charity.
You know who I'm gonna get rid of?
I'm coming back to you, Kingdom, but go ahead, Charity.
Who you think I'm gonna get rid of?
Me.
I'm gonna get rid of Vincent.
I know.
Instead of the Vincent Tucker Radio Show, it's gonna be called the Radio Show. And we just gonna rock every time without Vincent. See, our new picture we got out, it's just gonna be like a silhouette, and we'll have different people in there. Every episode.
I just, when I thought of this game, I knew Charity was gonna throw me out there.
It was a toss up between you and Yellow, but you came in strong. You beat him out.
I don't believe you. You are a Yellow Star fan, so I know there's no competition there.
No.
Ramon,
who you got?
What? Don't worry, we come back to Keita. She's not getting out of it.
Say Veron's gotta go.
So Ramon.
You didn't say former or present.
The options. I'm giving the options.
Oh,
it's myself, Keena, Charity, or Yellow Star.
Okay,
Ramon, which one gotta go?
Do I really have to play this game?
Yes.
I don't want to get rid of anybody.
Exactly.
Y'all are no fun.
Yeah, no fun at all.
Don't boo vote.
All right. All right. So we can't have the Vincent Tucker Radio Show without Vincent Tucker, obviously.
I mean,
that's why it's called the Radio Show.
And Keena is I can't get rid of her. She's the second in command.
I know where this is going.
I think I know where this is going too.
I know where this is going.
Charity has been a great addition to this show. And unfortunately,
is he about to swerve us? He's going another direction.
Unfortunately, Yellow Star is the one who hasn't been here consistently for the last year.
Wow.
Yellow gotta go.
In fairness, he's had his string of funerals.
In his defense,
twice.
He has his fair share of tragedies. So this is a very hard decision. Young Yellow, I love you, brother. But Yellow Star is the one that gotta go.
Keena.
Oh.
Who's going? Out of me, Ramon, Charity, or Yellowstar?
See, here's the thing. I love you all equally. It's like your children. You know, you love them for who they are. I mean, there's no difference. There's no favorite, you know. So, how much time do we have left?
We have enough time for you to ask this question.
Well,
who has to go?
Well, okay, so if it was like in 2012, we're in
2016. Right now, who has to go? Vincent, Ramon, Yellowstar, Charity. Who got to go?
Why are you yelling at me?
Ain't nobody yelling.
I think your headphones just up loud.
Is that what it is?
If you want an easy out, you can get rid of me.
You can get rid of me. I'm the newest one. I'll give you a cop out.
Kylan's got to go.
Oh, God.
Much more VTRS after this. Don't get rid of the intern like that. Oh, my God.
Only on the Vincent Tucker Show.
She's my rock. Coming up in less than 4 minutes, ladies. You're having a hard time getting us fellas to not play NBA 2K18 so much. I'm about to tell you why our video game plan is about to get worse. I got that update for you more in the VTRS Heartbreak Minute. But first, here's Love You Better by King Combs and Chris Brown right here on the VTRS.
Alright, listen up. Got something you ain't gonna believe. This is it, man. You ready? Heartbreak Minute.
Ladies, if you thought you had a hard time getting the fellas to put down NBA 2K18, well, NBA 2K19 will be even worse. LeBron James will be featured on the cover for the 20th anniversary edition, marking his second time on the cover. Now, purchasing the 20th anniversary edition of NBA 2K19 for $100 will give you early access to the game on September 17th, while the standard edition will be available 4 days later on September 11th. Ladies, visit NBA.2K.com to figure out what all your man will get when you go ahead and pre-order that game for him because you love him. Gregory Von Hill Jr. was fatally shot in Fort Pierce, Florida at his own home in 2014 by a white police officer who was responding to a noise complaint. Now, there were only 3 witnesses to the shooting. One was Hill and the 2 officers who were on the scene. According to the New York Times, Hill was found dead in his garage with a gun in his back pocket. Now, Hill's family filed a wrongful death lawsuit, which has finally been ruled on by a jury. They decided that the white officer did not use excessive force, but his partner may have been somewhat negligible in the shooting. They awarded Hill's family $4 in damages, $1 for the funeral expenses, and $1 for each child's loss. So the question remains, do Black Lives even matter? New studies from the Pew Research Center reveal that YouTube, owned by Google, is the most dominant internet platform amongst American teens. 85% of Generation Z frequent the video sharing platform, which is followed closely by Instagram at 72%, Snapchat at 69%, Facebook at 51%, and Twitter with 32%. So parents, maybe it's time to go ahead and close those fake Facebook accounts you got to monitor your kids, and instead go create fake YouTube ones. I'm Vincent Heartbreak Tucker, and this is your Heartbreak News Minute.
Playing today's best music.
Came through drippin', diamonds on my wrist, they drippin'.
Came through drippin', came through drippin'. 901 Shelby Drive, look alive. Came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well.
Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. Ayo, I been on, Laura been crossed. PlayStation Lee, drop the Benz off.
You're listening to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show.
Have you checked out iHeartRadio's free playlist yet? Not only do we have one perfect for any moment, we also created playlists perfect for any decade. Flashback to the 80s, 90s, or stay right here in 2018. Plus, we're talking pop, rock, hip-hop, and we'll even break it down by the year. Hello, 1999. Can I get a what? There are thousands of iHeartRadio playlists. Find the one perfect for you. Trust us, there's a free playlist for that. Try it now. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free.
Appreciate y'all for keeping it locked on the VTRS. Your main man, Vincent Heartbreak Tucker, going through the Twitter replies on our Twitter account at VTRS Online. And listen, man, y'all have wasted no time give me hell about backing Drake in the feud against Pusha T. But hey, in my defense, I didn't know that the OG James Prince would step in and stop Drizzy in his tracks. So you can't really hold this against me. I know y'all talking about I need to hold this L, but actually it's not really an L. I mean, I do hope that this career-ending Pusha T diss record that they talking about, he got leaks though on the slick. I ain't gonna lie though, but you know, it's whatever. Keep on with the smart ass comments. Tweet the show right now at VTRS Online, and let's get back to these bangers.
Yeah. I don't want to put no pressure on.
Bring it back, Mr. Heartbreak.
What up, people? It's that young man Ramon, and it's time for today's reality check. And today's reality check is going out to none other than Mr. Robert Kelly.
Do you like teenage girls?
R. Kelly, that's right. Now, if you haven't heard by now, just this past week, R. Kelly's spokesperson, entertainment attorney, and assistant have all recently resigned from their positions after recent allegations of him knowingly giving a woman a sexually transmitted disease and grooming an underage woman to be his quote-unquote sex pet. Now, all of this news comes after a string of allegations that R. Kelly has been the head of a sex cult going on this past year. And after this, maybe it's time for R. Kelly. Maybe he'll actually admit that he has a problem. I'm shaking my head at you right now, son. Pause. I think the world would be a little more forgiving if you would just come out and be open about your past indiscretions. If you would just come out and admit that you have a problem. If you would just come out and say, you know what, I've done some things that I'm not proud of, and I'm taking the steps to make amends for my past mistakes.
Well, he'd have to start doing that.
He'd have to start doing that, wouldn't he?
My mind's telling me no.
But instead of owning up to your behavior, you keep denying it.
Do you like teenage girls? When you say teenage, how old are we talking?
Somebody who's still in their teens, bro. What you mean what I mean?
I have some 19-year-old friends, but I don't like anybody illegal if that's what we're talking about, underage.
My goodness, man.
Do not listen to the people that was fired. You know, don't even listen to the people that was hired.
You keep denying it. You keep acting like everybody else is the problem.
My body's telling me yeah.
You keep making it seem like everybody else is unfairly out to get you, brother.
Unfortunately, the people that don't work for me says that. The people that do work for me don't say that.
The reality of the situation is this. People who refuse to accept accountability for their actions and accept responsibility for their behavior, they are incapable of learning from their mistakes. They will continue to make the same mistakes over and over again. And you know what, Robert? If you keep at it, everybody in your circle is going to leave you. And then you ain't going to have no wall of defense. You will be faced with your past indiscretions whether you want to or not.
Some people think that you like underage girls. What do you say to them? Well, those people that don't know Robert, they don't know me.
Your best line of defense right now is to just come out and say, I need help. And then you just may get the help that you need. That's today's reality check. You can take that to the bank.
But there is something that I must confess.
I don't see nothing wrong. No, we're not doing that.
I see plenty wrong, especially when we talk about underage girls.
When you say teenage, how old are we talking?
Y'all gonna learn today. Only on the Vincent Tucker Show.
Now this is somewhat random, but are you aware that IHOP is changing their name? Yeah, that confusion you're experiencing right now is the same confusion that I'm experiencing. But starting June 11th, they're changing their name from IHOP to IHOB. I-H-O-B as in boy. But I don't think that the B stands for boy. I'm not really sure what it is because they won't tell us until June 11th. So what do you think it could be? Get it? B-H-O-B? Okay, sorry. Keep the conversation going on Twitter right now at VTRS Online. I got a throwback clip coming up for you right after this throwback joint. Y'all know what it is. It's the VTRS. Let's go.
There we go. Okay. Don't do me crazy.
Bring it back, Mr. Heartbreak.
If you're dating and in a relationship, at what point not living together, right? So at what point is it okay for the guy to come over and do stuff or make repairs at her house?
Oh, I was like, where is
Wait,
that?
what?
At what point
Can she ask?
It's whenever she can come over and do laundry and clean my house.
Oh.
Whenever that happens, then I can go do the other thing.
That's the only way? Like, but what if she needs, like
I have needs.
dang,
You know what?
I mean,
really.
but wait. No, I'm confused. Like,
But so is there a time limit on there?
No.
On that? Okay.
no.
I think in general it is. Like, I don't think you should ask a guy, the first time he comes over.
Obviously. Let me ask you this. If she had something that needed like a male's attention, she shouldn't ask?
Wait.
Besides
hold
sex?
on. What do you mean,
Right.
a male's attention?
Like, for instance, if my grass needs to be mowed, should I have expectations that
Okay.
he'll...
Oh, heck
You
no.
talking
You need to
about
hire somebody for
grass?
that.
This escalated quickly.
I need my
A
lawn
whole
done.
lawn? Front and back?
I thought it was like, take out the trash.
Like, I have this thing that I can't pick up that I need to throw away.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
why am I mowing a lawn for a house that I don't
I'm doing yard work.
That escalated quickly.
And you can't just cut the grass. You gotta weed it.
You gotta edge
Exactly.
it up.
You gotta edge it up.
That's your whole Saturday.
That's for
Now I gotta do hedges.
that's for the Mexicans that stand out in front of Home Depot.
So, does she expect you to pay for it, or...
No. I should hope
Live
not.
there. That's your house.
Have I slept over yet? Like, what is happening? Why am I required to do lawn maintenance?
She who pays the mortgage pays the lawn maintenance.
Okay, so what if it was like a plumbing issue? A toilet is stopped up.
She can do that herself. Better get on
Or
your
as a
phone.
guy, I could, well, I don't know, it depends.
Some women
I might not be ready to see her
don't know how to do
So
stuff.
that's the thing. So what are the expectations there? What should a girl expect a guy, like if you're over there, say for instance you just happen to be over there.
If I'm there,
Right.
then I'm just gonna help. But like for you to call me and be like, hey, I'm
on the
30
other
minutes
side of
away.
town, right.
I need you to get here and take care of this. Do what?
I've done that before, but I think a guy can help you build something. Like if you got something from IKEA, that should be nothing for them. But I'm not gonna ask them to like fix my ceiling fan. Like, no.
Why not though?
That's just too much.
I mean,
too
you
much.
can, I mean, listen.
Keena is entitled. Okay, she doesn't understand what you're saying.
Because I wouldn't want him to ask me to do something that I really don't feel like doing.
Come over and wash
wash my dishes. What?
I have,
No.
I have a shirt. I have some buttons that need to be stitched.
So maybe it depends
So
on,
go fix my buttons.
maybe it depends on at the point of the relationship, because at some point you have to get there, right?
You don't have to do
Yeah,
anything.
when we share the same address.
Oh,
Well, it don't necessarily have to be same address, but stuff like lawn care,
right.
yeah, same address, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That escalated real quickly, but if it's
You're gonna mow my
Like
lawn.
I need to be there more than 50% of the time.
I guess it depends on what lawn needs to be mowed. But
And if he did that
should
for
be
you,
doing that.
yeah,
You mean if it's kind of bushy?
no, I said the front or the back.
you would have somebody mow your lawn.
Stop it.
Wait a minute, I need answers.
Girl, stop.
You would have somebody mow your lawn?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So at what point in the relationship is that okay to ask?
Why are you surprised?
Trimming these bushes.
Like, is that after 1 week?
This is Keena you
Is
talking to.
We are talking about the grass.
You know exactly what we talking about.
The queen of innuendos.
The grass at my house, yes. I expect it to be mowed and edged up. Why not?
By the guy.
Why not?
Keena is crying. Keena is crying.
He does not live there. That's why not.
Oh my goodness.
That means Keena has really asked for this. This is the thing.
Keena has really asked and gotten it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's the real
Entitled.
one. Somebody else done did it before. That's the reason. What's
Why would you call anybody to come change a light bulb? Like, it's just some things women can do on
Well,
their
maybe
own.
you want to see the dude.
Like you said, sometimes some things are just tests.
I get it. You not all mushy. I get it, Charity. You gangster, but maybe a
But
woman wants.
then just say, I want to see you. Don't be like, hey, come over and...
Some point you want to
No,
be able to
bendy
see,
straw.
hey, can you be my mechanic, my plumber, my lawn man? Like, you have to be able to fulfill all those things. So how do I get to that point of knowing that you can do these things?
You have to.
What roles are you gonna?
Because if you don't fulfill the role, she got men on the side who play
who
some parts.
can.
Who will? Who
Yep.
will?
Yep.
She has her mechanic.
It's not
She got
about
her plumber.
They all
She got
saved-
a lawn guy. She
They
got a
all
lawn guy.
saved in her phone.
This is
Mike
not
the
about
mechanic.
me. Okay, this is not about me. We're
She
gonna
probably
wrap
has
this
like
up right now.
emojis of like a lawnmower next
Yeah,
to
all
one.
different emojis.
Right.
This is not about me.
You're like, babe, who
We
is
want to hear
this?
from
Oh,
you.
that's my mechanic.
VTRS online.
Who gets your hair done? Which one of them gets your hair done,
I
Keena?
hate y'all.
Playing today's best music. Playing today's best music.
Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan. God's plan. That's on Tommy Campos. We live like Sopranos. And I walk it like I talk it. Walk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it.
You're listening to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. iHeartRadio does something no other app or website can do. Thousands of live radio stations you can take anywhere. Want to listen to that station in Denver, but you're in Philly? No problem. In Atlanta, and you miss LA? No problem. Plus, iHeartRadio lets you create your own custom artist station. Just type in the artist you love, and iHeartRadio creates a station just for you. With their biggest hits, all commercial free. Free radio and unlimited music, all in one app. iHeartRadio.
Syndicated and award-winning, this is the VTRS, the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. Vincent Heartbreak Tucker here, and if you're just tuning in, it's just your boy here. I'm on my solo creek. The crew's all out on vacay, but don't worry, they'll be back next time around. In this hour, we're keeping the hits coming, and I got the latest for you in the entertainment news with the good, the bad, and the ugly, and a few VTRS throwback clips to remind you why we're the best at what we do. So let's keep the party going. Migos, Drake, we're walking, talking. Y'all know what it is. It's the VTRS. Let's go.
Yeah.
Bring it back, Mr. Heartbreak.
Welcome back to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show, the number one for talking and putting in mainstream music. Vincent Young, Heartbreak Tucker, comedian Save Rhymes, comedian Q, and Yo Stars in the building.
All right, thank you very much, Vincent. So, I'm sick of hearing about LeBron, so I decided to do something about it.
This is a highlight.
If you were gonna cue that up, we're gonna do my little version of Over right here. Yeah. I'm funny.
Exclusive.
I know way too many free agents here now that I didn't know last year. I know all of y'all. Kobe just got his ring. Now you so-called superstars trying to go the same place and ball. What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Trying to get a ring. Trying to get a ring. Kobe in the light right now, man. And it's gonna be that way till it's over. And it's over. And it's far from over. All right, yeah. Boston took the L. Kobe got the ring. LeBron got mad.
What?
Trying to switch teams. Now they in Miami in the ship steady sinking.
Whoa.
About to walk the plank like a slinky. He shouldn't have left. Tell me why this cow was wrong.
What?
Hey, let's go by his mansion and throw some stones. Hi, Mrs. LeBron. How you doing? Is Delonte home? I swear to dude, it's the biggest coward ever known. City gone crazy. Mike Tyson up in here. All I need is boxing gloves and bite somebody ear.
Let's go.
South Beach Supers, or whatever you want to call it. All your fools is power drunk just like some alcoholics. Y'all in it for them. You're bumping me neither.
Let's go.
I'm your biggest critic. Bars make me catch a fever.
Sure.
It wouldn't be the first time it even happened. Even
Bad
when
boy,
you
baby.
do it for the money, I ain't playing.
That's not bad boy.
The remix, baby. Bad boy, baby. Oh, man.
Sign him right now. Right now, I got people lined up at the building.
Figure out where there's other place and ball. What are y'all doing?
Bad boy, baby.
What are y'all doing?
Make it hot.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Trying to get a ring.
Trying to get a ring.
Y'all in the light
Right now, but
it's going to be really
over. And it's over. Cause it's far from over.
One thing about Kobe, when he went there, same, but you joined the superpowers and you call yourself a king. When he said that he loved you, you know better, it's just game. Now he all up in Miami, talking about he gonna get a ring.
Let's go.
Cleveland can't complain, everything's kosher. 2 thumbs down, hey, Cleveland's gonna rope you. I really can't see this dude getting in it closer, but you bet to bet Kobe be the man when this is over. So ride around your city on your fake little throne. Won a title, man. LeBron, please on.
Let's go.
Yeah, y'all 3, you need 12, and I lost them. If you're thinking you gonna win, you ain't gonna beat Boston. They treat you like a legend, but you ain't even cold. You're really kinda young to be looking this old.
Whoa.
It's about time you admit it. Who you killing? Ain't nobody ever did it like I did it.
Going down. Sign them right now. You can get them for a Lone Star card and an Old English bottle. Let's get it.
Wow. Hey.
Followed it up with a GIN.
Only on the Vincent Tucker Show. Now it's time for the good.
For the fourth time in 7 years, Floyd Money Mayweather leads the Forbes annual list of the highest paid athletes in the world. According to Forbes, the retired boxer raked in $285 million over the last 12 months, thanks in part to his big payday for his boxing match against UFC star Conor McGregor, who came in number 4 himself with $99 million. LeBron James, the highest paid basketball player on the list, checked in at 6 with $85 million, and Steph Curry came in at number 8 with $77 million. For the first time since Forbes started doing this list of the 100 highest paid athletes in the world, there's not one single woman listed.
Now it's time for the bad.
In 2017, 3 people accused Usher of giving them herpes. Now, while Contagious Sharpton is the most notable one, there was also a woman and a man that accused Usher of transmitting the infection. Now, Usher has denied all allegations against him, but his accusers are still taking him to court over the matter. Usher's male accuser is demanding that the singer turn over all his medical records, according to The Blast. John Doe, as he's listed, claimed that he had sex with Usher at a spa in L.A. Koreatown. Like the other accusers, he says Usher put his health at risk by not disclosing he had herpes, allegedly. The judge is yet to make a ruling on if Usher needs to give up his medical records.
Now it's time for the ugly.
Lil Scrappy's counting his blessings right now. The rapper was involved in a horrible car accident that left him and his friend unconscious and hospitalized. According to TMZ, Scrappy and his homie Casino were driving along as they left King of Diamonds strip club in Miami. The police found the two on the ground outside the car following the accident. Sources closest to the situation says Casino fell asleep behind the wheel, which ultimately led to them totaling their car as they crashed into a pole. Scrappy has gained consciousness as he has a broken foot that needs to be operated on. Casino is currently in ICU. Prayers up to both for safe recovery. I'm Vincent Heartbreak Tucker, and that's your good, the bad, and the ugly right here on the VTRS.
Playing today's best music. Playing today's best music.
I want you to live your life, of course, but I hope you get what you're dying for. Be careful with me.
Put your phone out, gotta hit them angles. Put your phone out, snapping like you Fable. And you showing off, but it's alright.
I woke up in Chris Brown's body. So hot it turned into Freaky Friday.
You're listening to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. Free iHeartRadio playlists are here, and the critics are raving. John in Nashville says,
"Whoa, 80s playlists? Even new wave? This is huge."
Izzy906 on Reddit says,
iHeart's got all these playlists from the 50s to now, and I'm like totally the only one who knows about them.
Not anymore. iHeartRadio's free playlist. Want 70s funk? There's a playlist for that. Try it now. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free.
What's up, DFW? Y'all gotta join us for Tiki's Shades Ice. 1626 Morrill Avenue, Dallas, right down the street from Roosevelt. Tiki's Shades Ice. Open daily at 1 p.m. with over 80 flavors of soft, fluffy Shades Ice. Tiki Shades Ice will also have all your favorites. They got the nachos, Frito pies, hot dogs, and more. Tiki Shades Ice. 1626 Morrill Avenue in Dallas, and I'm gonna see y'all out there.
Real quick, if we haven't said it enough, on behalf of the crew, we truly do appreciate everyone who has ever listened to the show, shared one of our social media posts, retweeted us, told somebody about us. I mean, we're nothing without you. Without you, we're nothing. I did just say that, right? Yeah, I meant that. I mean, I said that on purpose twice so you can understand how much we mean. I didn't mess up. I think I messed up. I said it perfectly. Hey, if you got something you want to hear, you know you can hit me up right now at 1-877-99-VINCE. That is 1-877-998-4623. Or hit me at VTRS online on the Twitter. Let's go.
Bring it back, Mr. Heartbreak.
As we are broadcasting, as always, from Stash House Studios, courtesy of Richmond Records. Shout out to Turo and Chris E. and everybody at the Richmond camp. 2-year anniversary, guys. How y'all feeling?
Like a terrible two, so I'm already telling you now. I am crunk, so I'm bringing the funk.
Okay.
What?
I'm running right behind my big sister on that one. Right behind my big sister on that one.
Engineer, Yellowstone, how you feeling?
Man, I am feeling great. I feel like I can't even put it into words. I'm so excited right now. I mean, it's 2 years. You know, we're all still alive. God has blessed us to still be here, you know.
Feel like doing like this, huh?
What are you doing? That would be the way.
It's on Vincent.
I'm not doing the way. Okay,
there we go.
Actually, we go, cause Yellow Star already had it. We gonna give it to Sable. Sable, how you feeling?
You know what? I'm feeling terrible. I feel terrible.
Why you feel terrible?
Oh, no. I
Cause he
terrible
too.
too.
Okay.
I get to be a kid all over again, dog, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Aren't you a kid every week?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna be a little bit more terrible this season. That's a little preview.
Well, I'm telling you now, if you a kid again, I spank my kids and I whoop them. So if you gonna be terrible, that means you give me permission to whoop you now.
Don't turn that. Don't twist that.
I'm a twist. I'm a twist it.
I think it's very wary.
Slip it up, like it, rub it down.
Really?
And I hope you potty train because I ain't changing no diapers. What?
I'm potty trained, but I do like a spanking or two every night. Yo, but it's terrible. Hey, let's pass to the jam. How are you doing?
You ain't passing to him right.
And co-creator
of this radio show. How you gonna stutter on that part? Because I was waiting on, it was throwing me off. Co-creator of the Vincent Tucker radio show, Jam Renaissance. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm excited all these 2-year-olds around here. My daddy flashbacks are coming in right now. I want to go grab a belt or something, but I can't. I already know I can't take Keena, Yellow, or Sable, or it would just result in me being beat down. So I'm gonna let that one go. Vince. Also, we have co-owner of CWC Entertainment Group LLC, Christopher Paniota. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm trying to figure out how people are gonna see y'all doing the wave on the radio.
If they're gonna use their imagination, because we having so much fun, they're gonna be in their cars or online. They're gonna be like, they're gonna want to get in on the action too.
Right.
So hit that.
They're gonna pass it to the next car.
Just don't wreck.
As I mentioned,
don't go try to whip on that.
Our 2-year anniversary. 2 years ago this weekend, a great idea originally pitched to me by Jam Renaissance took the airwaves of 360dradio.com. And it's been an excellent movement thus far. It's kind of interesting because I do remember, Jam, correct me if I'm wrong, the original concept of this Tucker radio show was supposed to be like a man show. We're just...
Yeah, it was supposed to be about sports and, wrestling and all kinds of things that we were into. And then he met Keena and that killed the man show.
Oh!
Because that was about the same.
Yeah, that was right. I already told y'all from day one I was going to upgrade you, and I feel like I have. And don't get me wrong, because everybody was like, upgrade? Yes, because I'm going to take your mind to another level. What?
I thought that's what the high life was for.
That too?
That's a different level.
You know what reminds me? What we need to do on maybe our syndication partners and content partners websites, we need to air some original episodes from 360D. Just how far we've grown.
It's been quite a bit. But the vision's there, the execution's there. Keena's passing little notes. I'm trying not to say what she's saying right now on the air.
I'm getting ready to hit Vincent up.
Oh! Look, I had an emotional moment on the 1-year anniversary. That was a real intense moment for me.
It was beautiful.
You said that to be funny, but I used to tell myself that before I walked in today. I was like, we ain't getting emotional this year. So you're not getting emotional this year.
You gonna cut in and do a little quick replay of the 1 year at this point? Or what?
Oh,
man, we can do that.
We can do it. I don't want to give you more work now that I'm no longer engineering.
No, we can do that. That's work.
Okay.
Oh my God, that was
You had a Glenn Beck moment.
Yeah, man, it was just a moment.
Because I love my country.
Love America and the Vincent Tucker radio
basically.
Show.
It was a passionate moment. And
it was beautiful.
It was.
And I don't know how to start crying.
It was so beautiful. We're all laughing hysterically at it now.
And then Sable was like, what do you say?
I don't really want to say it.
He said you're blowing the highlights.
Yo, we got way more to 2-year anniversary of the Vince Tucker Radio Show. Right after this song, Jay-Z, Alicia Keys, Empire State of Mind. It's the Vince Tucker Radio Show, the number one for talk, independent, mainstream music.
In New York. Yeah, I'm out at Brooklyn.
Only on the Vincent Tucker Show.
On and be careful with me.
Okay, I see Kanye West, aka Yeezy, putting up numbers first week of the new album. I guess the slavery was a choice comments didn't run all of y'all off. I mean, I've been avoiding the album, but I ain't gonna lie, I've been hearing some really good stuff about the project. I'm tempted if I wanna unlift my Kanye band and check out this project, but hit me at VTRS online on the Twitter joint. Let me know if you like the album or if you're gonna stand strong and boycott it. I got a throwback clip coming up right after this throwback joint. Keep it locked. VTRS. Come on.
Bring it back, Mr. Heartbreak.
Presidential independent candidate from Iowa by the name of These Nuts.
These Nuts poll numbers are swelling.
These Nuts approval rate is on the rise.
These Nuts is getting strong blue state numbers.
Wow. I was going to say, is it elephant or what's it?
I don't know. So they
donkey.
Said this investigation about who These Nuts is.
I heard These Nuts like to hang out with some of the most.
Hangs out with a bunch of straight people.
Yeah.
These Nuts,
a bunch of hard people.
Is a 15-year-old.
These Nuts needs to clean up his act though. Like shave and get yourself a clean it up.
These Nuts is a 15-year-old.
You gotta escape it.
By the name of Brady Olson, from Iowa.
He's been doing a lot of campaigning. I heard These Nuts is pretty drained.
These Nuts became part of the spotlight this week because
got him.
He's polling at 9% in North Carolina against Trump and Clinton.
Got him.
I heard that might be his VP. Got him.
Right? Are we surprised how much attention These Nuts are getting?
Hashtag VTRS on social media. Let us know about what you think about These Nuts.
I heard These Nuts gonna be pretty salty if he lose.
You know what's messed up? Somebody called me yesterday and said, hey, when you start your segment, ask Keena what she know about These Nuts. And I was like, no, I am not starting a segment like that. I refuse.
So you'll just end it.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
These Nuts love a happy ending.
Only on the Vincent Tucker Show.
Syndicated and award-winning and syndicated. This is the VTRS Vince Tucker Radio Show. And as we get ready to wrap this up, man, something's on my heart, so I want to get to it real quick. So just ride with me. The importance of mental health, it's real. It really is. Especially amongst us black men. I mean, listen, you gotta understand, we gotta get rid of pride. We gotta get past pride. You're not weak if you ask for help. I've struggled with depression. I've talked about it on this show. I contemplated suicide, but I reached out and I got help. And you can too, if you're in the same boat. Contact the Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. That is 1-800-273-8255. It's a number available 24/7, so don't be afraid to reach out. They got some very good people over there. They will help you get through. They'll help you get through what you're getting through and help get you on the right path. Remember to keep that same energy, y'all, for the midterm elections in 2020 that we had when we got Roseanne racist ass up out of here. Because, as I mentioned last episode, we got to cancel some House seats, we got to cancel some governorships, and we got a whole president we got to cancel. VTRSonline.com is the website. VTRS Online is the URL on all our social sites. And go ahead and visit your boy socially and personally at IamHeartbreak.com. For the crew, it's Vincent Heartbreak Tucker. See y'all on the other side. Every episode of the award-winning Vincent Tucker Radio Show is produced by Aaron Channel. Executively produced by Aaron Channel, Arkina Dansberg, Cornelius Johnson, and Vincent Heartbreak Tucker. Launched in December 2007, the VTRS is a CWC Entertainment Group LLC production.